Well, as athletes hit the playing fields this spring all across the capital region, there is a growing shortage of referees in youth sports. News 10's James De La Fuente visiting with one local community to learn how they're trying to keep the games on even as they're hit with state fines over young referees.
The sounds of soccer at the Clifton Park Commons continue, even as Town Supervisor Phil Barrett says the Department of Labor sent letters to local sports groups after a recent audit.
The paperwork clearly shows that all referees under 14 must be discharged immediately, and also laid out the fines and everything involved. So call it what you want. I call it a precedent.
He said the Department of Labor fined the sports teams $5,000 and ordered them to stop hiring those under 14.
I'm asking them to make an exemption for referees, umpires, game officials under the age of 14, as has been the case for decades with all of these sports leagues, and I want them to return the fines that they've levied in any recent audits.
Some parents and coaches tell me they don't understand.
No, I would like to think this would be one of the more safer jobs out there to have and obtain those skills. So no, I don't see any reason why this would be pulled away.
I think any opportunity for some children who are really looking to earn a couple extra dollars for themselves or for their family should have the opportunity.
I'd love to know where the money's going. If it's not going to the kids, I'd like to know what it's being used for. Obviously, it's a shame that these kids can't earn this wage anymore. It seems like it was a good system.
The Department of Labor said they will not comment on an active investigation. But the concern here is how games will be played if there are no referees. The town supervisor said the teams need to go on with the games.
I wouldn't change anything if I was a volunteer-led youth sports organization at this point. I would sit tight. I would wait to see what the state comes back with, and I'm very hopeful they come back with a common sense solution.
Reporting in Clifton Park, James De La Fuente, News 10, ABC.